Hello children, how are you all of you? Fine. Now this is our last chapter, that is introduction of Desi Nama. So basically you till now you studied the golden rule account, and as per that you prepare the general ledger and then different kinds of other accounts. Okay, same way in Indian system of account. Okay, it is also scientific as well as the double entry system. Okay, so in that also the very specific pattern is there to maintain the account, and here we will try to understand the way to maintain the account as per the Desi Nama system. Okay, or Indian pattern to maintain the books of account. This type of pattern you will observe in not only in India but where Indians are living in the different part of the world. So many peoples manage this type of account. Okay, means the Desi Nama system. So that I am going to explain you here. So what is first of all Desi Nama? So let's talk about Desi Nama system is a very old scientific and complete method of writing account, children. Okay, so book of account in Desi Nama system is written in regional language. It means suppose you are in Maharashtra, then it is maintained in Marathi. If you are living in Gujarat, so it is maintained in Gujarati. You are in Rajasthan or UP or other northern state, then it will be maintained in Hindi. If you go in Punjab, it will maintain in Punjabi. If you go in Bengal, it will maintain in Bengali. Pattern is same, but language become change. Generally in Desi Nama, plain white blank sheet are used in the book. There are 8 fold in a page. Okay, and that's why it is called the Bahi Khatu, like that way. In the book of Desi Nama system, first 4 fold on the left hand side is known as Jama, that is the credit. Okay, and the remaining 4 right fold are known as Udhar, that is debit. Now just you compare with it double entry system. So you will realize in double entry system, first we mention the debit and then credit, but here it is exactly opposite of it. In first in Desi Nama system, credit is mentioned and then debit is mentioned. Okay, in Desi Nama system, different book like rough book, that is called the Rojmail, Baitomail, Petanod. Okay, and apart from that, ledger is there, which is called the Khata Wahi. In Desi Nama system, different books like sales book or purchase book are not maintained. Okay, based on Rojmail, Baitomail, closing cash balance is found. Therefore, cash account is not prepared in Desi Nama system, which is its one characteristics. In final account of Desi Nama system, Hawala mail or Kharid Wakra Khatu or Vatao Khatu or Sarvayu are included. Sarvayu means the trial balance. Okay. Another interesting thing regarding Desi Nama system is there, you know, when when double entry system as per a book of account is maintained, so at that time it start from 1st of April and its closing date is 31st of March. Okay, but here it is literally different than that. You know very well, our New Year is the start from the next day of Diwali, which we call the Bestu Varas, but it is not started from that. After the Bestu Varas, on 5th day of New Year, okay, one specific day has come and its name is the Labh Pacham. Okay, our account is maintained from Labh Pacham. Okay, and it has closed next year, and that is your Aso Sud Baras, that you know very well. It is called the Vagh Varas. Okay, basically it is the Vak Baras, and Gujarati it is called the Vak Mandwo. Vak Mandwo means to close the account. Is it clear? So that way it has maintained, and as per date to date it go ahead. Is it clear? So that one you have to keep in your mind. In the Hindu Samvat year, in the every month, first 15 days is the Sud and remaining 15 days is known as Vad. Okay, means when Amavas to Punam is called the Sud. Okay, and Punam to, sorry, my mistake, sorry. Punam to Amavas is called Sud, and Amavas to Punam it is called the Vad. Means when moon has rise, increase, okay, that is called the Vad. Okay, नहीं मैं अभी भी कुछ मिस्टेक कर रहा हूँ. सुद मीन्स शुक्ल पक्ष, सॉरी, शुक्ल पक्ष. अमावस टू, सॉरी माय मिस्टेक, सॉरी, अमावस टू पूर्णिमा, पूनम is called the Sud, okay, and Purnima to Amavas is called the Vad. It is correct, children. This one you keep in your mind. Sorry. Last day of every month is known as Amas. Okay, means and it is different in different part. Very frankly, I explain you this thing. If you use this pattern in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat, then month is start from Amas to Amas. Okay, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो कि in Diwali, in that day Amas is there. So Diwali to next month of Amas, it will going like that way. But if you go in North India, the month is start there from Purnima to Purnima. Okay, so like there is little changes in that. And this year, this is the Vikram Samvat 2077. Okay. In Desi Nama system, name of the account is placed with the word Shri. Shri is considered as a sign of good omen. Means whenever any account is maintained, the first word Shri is mentioned. In that it is our tradition. Shri means Kalyankari, good omen. Okay. Last day of every month is known as Amas. Okay, and it is always mentioned as 0. Reason is that because there is no means it is not considered as a tithi because there is a off. In Desi Nama system, the cash transaction 1 effect, for credit transaction 2 effect are there. Okay, if cash transaction is there, it is always show only single effect. It does not show the dual effect because cash has come. Then what is the concern about party? Okay, but transaction is credit, means if it is in udhar. Okay, so in that condition there is a provision of double entry. That is the speciality of Desi Nama system. Now children, different concepts are there. Out of certain concepts, see I have mentioned in your board. Okay, now let's talk about that. उसके बारे में हम लोग जो है बात करेंगे कौन कौन सी चीजें देसी नामा में आता है. Okay, तो in the form of question answer I am going to explain you this. Okay, so first question, let's see it. By which other name the Desi Nama system is known? So it is known as the Vahi Khata system, or the other name is Desi Nama system. Okay, next question. Explain the meaning of Miti in Desi Nama. So Vikram Samvat Desi Nama means Paksh and Tithi. Paksh means Sud and Vad, which I earlier explained you. Okay, and Miti means the date, is the Desi Nama system. Next question, which is in your screen, you can see the Roj Mail. So what is Roj Mail? Okay, as we make the journal in double entry system, here the primary book which is mentioned, the daily transaction is the subject of Roj Mail. So Roj Mail is the basic or the primary book of account in Desi Nama. Cash or credit transaction are recorded in Roj Mail. Is it clear? Next is, what is the Sakaliu or the Panotri? It is not Panoti, it is Panotri. So in the beginning of the book there is a page of serial number or the table which is known as the Sakaliu. Sakaliu means the chain. Is it clear? Next is the Ublek. So what is Ublek? तो whenever an amount is lent for a few days to a person in a business, it is debited to such person account and it is known as oblig. Is it clear? Next, what is given? The tiraj. So what is tiraj? When total amount of jama nond is debited to Shri Kharid Khate, means the purchase account. The total amount of udhar nond is credited to Shri Vakra Khate, means the stock account. It is known as tiraj. Okay. Similarly, next word is given there, jangad nond. So what is jangad nond? If the customer is not satisfied with the goods, he can return the goods within the agreed time period. This known is the jangad sale transaction, which you call the sales return or the purchase return, like that way. This book is which this jangad sales transaction are recorded, that is known as the jangad nond, means you can say the sales return note, you can say like that way. Next is your fanku maru. Okay, so once the posting the transaction is done, a sign 0 is marked or instead of that slash is used, that is called the fanku maru. I am showing you. Okay, you can see like this way. Suppose you write like this way. Suppose 2000 and then you make the slash like this way. So this is called fanku maru, or they use 2000.00. So this 0 which you mention after this, that is called the fanku maru. Is it clear? I hope you understood. Okay. Then after that, so many different concepts are there. Let's talk about them. First one is the awero. Okay, नाम से पता चल रहा है कि you have to close down, सब कुछ इकट्ठा कर लेना एक जगह पे, aware लेना, that is the awero. So all these transactions recorded in Rojmail or Batomail in subsidiary book are again recorded in the end of 15 days or a month. Such book is known as awero. In Gujarati we say so many times कि भाई બધું अवेरी ले, means to make it gather, एक जगह पे रख दो, that is the awero. Next is your vigat khatu. When anyone particular day or any one particular transaction more than one account got debit or credit, if simultaneously the total amount of the transaction is recorded against Shri Vigat Khatu. Okay. Next is Shah Khatu. Any business transaction, if any name of a person is forgotten. Okay. As we open the suspense account and double entry system, here suspense account is not opened. Okay, so we don't know the person's name, so instead of his name we use the word Shah. Okay, it is a respectful thing. Okay, so that is called the Shri Shah Khate. Okay, next is Tasalamat Khatu. So during the trade, when there are any receipt or payment but the name of account is not remembered rather than person, so it is written like the Sri Tasalamat Khate. Means if person name is forgotten, then it is written the Shah Khate. If goods name is forgotten, suppose you forgotten the furniture, then you write there Tasalamat Khate. Is it clear? Next is the Deshavar Khate. So it is also very interesting terminology. Whenever any person or the firm, his munim or his you can say the servant, when he go from one place to another and whatever expenses is given to him or offered to him, okay, that amount is known as Deshavar Khate. Is it clear? Next is Hattu Khate. When an amount is to be paid to the creditor of the business and such amount is sent to some person, okay, we say by iske through bheja gaya. Okay, so that is called Shri हत्तू खाते और श्री हस्ते भी इसको बोलते हैं. Is it clear? Next is the kabulat apvi, the mutual understanding when businessmen agree to pay the amount payable to creditor or another person. This is known as the kabulat apvi. Is it clear? Similarly, bethi khata vahi, the businessmen whose transactions are comparatively less in number of maintain any personal creditor or debtor account in the khata wahi. Such khata wahi is called the bethi khata wahi or tham khata wahi. It is also called the tham mail. Okay. Now one more important and interesting account is there, that is the dagina mail, a book which is maintained to record the incoming and outgoing of goods is known as dagina mail or jansad wahi or the stock registered. Okay, next is the ankada wahi. So ankada wahi is a kachi khata wahi, means it is a rough ledger posting of the customer are open daily posting and their account is done from the Rojmail, Betomail or Jangad Nond. Okay, mostly the big concepts whatever are there I explained you, and this is the part of your examination because this chapter broadly related to the definitions of Desi Nama system. Okay, so you learn all this and make your concept clear regarding the topic. Okay, so this is here that we completed the chapter. Okay, bye, see you all of you, take care.